Hi, I was just messing around tonight on my workbench and I wanted to share this video real quick. I got this neck gaiter from some friends of mine at Dry Canyon FR, and they have sold this neck gaiter for a while. I've used them to keep my neck warm in the wintertime. They also work pretty good to soak them in cold water to keep you cooler in the summer. But we were talking about their use as a facial covering. Now, the CDC has come out and many different utilities and contractors have come out and said, look, we need you to cover your face when you're working in a crew environment. And since there's just not enough N95 mask around, stuff like this is rapidly becoming a form of PPE. However, I think it'd be more appropriate to call this CPE, because if I wear this and it reduces the transmission of droplets out of my mouth that could be carrying the COVID virus, then it would reduce the opportunities of spreading it to my fellow crew members. That, in combined with things like observing social distance, washing my hands, avoiding touching my face, cleaning shared tools and shared surfaces. So what I wanted to do with this, because I've heard some people kind of be skeptical of the idea of covering your mouth, what I wanted to do is a simple, non-scientific demonstration. I've got my spray bottle here, and I've set it to spray out a very fine mist. And against the light here, you can kind of see that. So if I take just one layer of this mask and I hold it in front of this spray nozzle, you see a pretty dramatic reduction in the total amount of mist that comes through. And then in talking to the guys from Dry Canyon, one of their suggestions, which I thought was a very good one, is with this mask, you could not only have one layer, but you could double it and have two layers. So by folding it in half like this, there's an even bigger reduction. And what vapor you do see, the only vapor I'm really seeing here as I mess around with this, is the stuff that's sort of bouncing off of the interior surface of this. Now some vapor will get through, and I think this wet spot you see here is a really good indication as to why we got to keep washing our hands and why I would want to take something like this and launder it. For launder instructions and care instructions and in-use instructions, you can go to the Dry Canyon website, or also Dry Canyon, right on the Dry Canyon Facebook page. They've provided some information about how to use these. So right now, folks, I really, really, really appreciate your efforts, and stay safe.